It is raining. Let's see how strong this rain gets.
Wait, let me tell you how I got here. When I chose to do this trek of more than 2.5 marathons across northern Spain, I did zero research, and I had no idea what it was going to take to actually finish it. And I said yes just a few days before, because I am impulsive, apparently. I decided to tag along with the 3 people who were planning on doing this for months. My wife Agustina, her brother's partner Diana from Argentina, and her friend Mariana. Agustina's mom Lydia joined us for a little bit too. And even after I started, I really didn't plan on finishing it. I thought I would show up, walk a little bit, get some footage of northern Spain, go back to the house, stay where it was warm and cozy, work on another video. But as I got into it, I underestimated how much this experience would draw me into it. Maybe what started off as a somewhat extreme form of procrastination turned into a much more challenging journey, both physically and mentally.
We've been stamped. It's the official beginning.
Buen camino.
We had planned to walk from Sarria to Santiago de Compostela, the 115 kilometers of the Camino Francés that runs across northern Spain. The Camino de Santiago was an ancient pilgrimage route, a path walked for over 1,000 years by people from all walks of life, from all over the world, of all faiths. All of it leads to the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela. The early days were easy. It reminded me a lot of where I grew up, actually, in rural Pennsylvania, surrounded by farms, running in the fields when I was a kid.
Rolling hills, tractors, lots of cows. Yeah, a lot of familiar smells.
Animals, grass, manure. Diana was the real organizer of this whole trip. She had done all the planning and been prepared. As somebody who came in without doing any research of my own, she explained some of the history to me.
How long have people been doing the Camino?
I believe since Alfonso noticed that they have found the sepulcro de Santiago. ¿Cómo se dice tumba? The tomb? Okay, so I believe it's from the 9th century. In some part of the history, there were some pilgrims that came here in order to pay for something they had committed, any crime they had committed. So they say, okay, we send you to the Camino de Santiago in order you pay your
Penance kind of thing?
That way. Yeah.
There you have it. Our local historian, Diana.
It took us way too long to do the first 20 kilometers, stopping all the time to take photos. The feeling of a new adventure, fresh legs, optimism. Pretty excited to be there and doing it.
Camino lunch. And that's it, just past the 100-kilometer mark.
We walked through tiny stone villages, locals doing their normal thing, and past these stone chapels that dot the landscape.
That's where we're going.
I think so.
We've made it to your destination.
For the day.
Day 1. Not too bad.
Many pilgrims stay along the route in hostels or hotels. We decided to rent a house around the midway point and use that as a home base.
Our chauffeur is here.
Agustina's brother, Edgardo, was kind enough to drive us back and forth every day.
Day 2.
Officially starting, second day.
We're leaving Puerto Marín and we're heading to Palas de Rey. We just passed the first big town.
First big town, it had one little bar and like 10 houses. We've been going city incline.
Then up. We're definitely been planning.
I can see it. But at the same time, I'd much rather be doing this than sitting in front of a computer.
When you start the Camino, you get what they call a passport. This is where you officially record your progress by stamping it at churches, shops, or bars along the way. Occasionally, you may come across people who make these ornamental wax stamps for just a couple of euros. They don't officially count towards marking your progress, but they're still pretty cool. We'll revisit the passport a little later when we go to hand it in Santiago de Compostela. We had churros con chocolate with the family and called it a day.
Starting day 3, a little sore, but weather's nice. Last day of a clear sky, I think.
The third day we took it easy. We only did 15 or 16 kilometers.
About 5 kilometers away from our next stop, where we're gonna get pulpo, which is octopus. Very famous in this region.
Pulpo a feira is super tender octopus, cut into bite-sized pieces, laid out on a wooden plate, and generously seasoned with paprika, sea salt, and olive oil.
The specialty of Galicia.
And it is very good. Highly recommend it.
Today, day 4. Crossing the halfway point at least, and as far as time goes.
The blisters on my feet had started to pop up. The soreness was taking over. We continued to stay focused, putting one foot in front of the other.
A little tired today.
Is that supposed to be the leg breaker?
Yeah,
So
almost at it.
By this point, I had gone too far to back out. You spend a lot of time in the Camino alone, in your own thoughts. If you're walking with someone, hours may pass without conversation. You get to do a lot of reflecting.
Just starting to sprinkle, and it's supposed to rain for the next 10 days or something like that. I think it's interesting that a lot of people talk about doing things, and a lot of people don't do the things that they talk about. They just say someday I'll do that, but maybe you just gotta get out there and do it no matter what. I got a big blister on my foot. It's starting to hurt pretty bad. Shin splint. Calves are sore. That's pretty much it.
We stopped along the way in Arzúa, which is famous for its creamy cow's cheese called Arzúa Ulloa, which is often paired with membrillo, a sweet paste made from quince fruit. It was very good.
33 kilometers left.
Boom. Oh, day 4.
Yes. Day 4, done. Check.
Really rain to go.
And with that thought came the rain.
We've officially started day 5 of our 6-day trek. Today's a little rainy. We're making the best of it, coming prepared. We got the rain pants and shoe covers.
It poured on us all morning. But we kept pushing forward. At this point, getting back at it was becoming routine. We stopped to dry off and have a snack. And I got a quick Spanish lesson.
Muy bien.
The sun has come out in the valley. The rain is mostly past, hopefully. Overall, pretty good. Got a hole in my waterproof shoe. We got 12 more to go. We're doing it.
The pain in my feet wasn't going away, but I was kind of getting used to it.
The sun came.
Sun came out. It's a beautiful day now. It's actually pretty warm. 60 degrees.
Yeah, so we're gonna take
Pretty
advantage
decent.
of the weather.
Taking advantage of it. That thing is huge.
Yeah.
100. Nothing to it. Can you believe it? Feels like you just started.
Yeah.
It's just checking.
We have 11 kilometers left. Almost there.
Almost there.
Yeah, but tomorrow.
Tomorrow. We continue tomorrow.
We could do it in the morning and reach the cathedral for midday mass.
Todo bien. My feet are killing me. That's what I signed up for, I suppose. Last day.
Last day.
Last day. 11 kilometers.
3 hours is our goal. To arrive by 12 o'clock mass. So, Agust,
What?
what does the Camino mean to you?
Your Camino starts when you get there.
Ah,
I think it's important to also like stop and look around and connect with the nature and also connect with the people. We're almost there.
Diana,
What?
what does the Camino mean to you?
Oh, that's a pretty hard question to answer. But I guess that during our way of life, there's always going to be like obstacles and bumps in the road, but you have to have your determination to finish it, whatever it takes. If you're determined to do something, you have to go for it, no matter what. Yeah.
Very inspirational. You could be a life coach.
Yeah. Thank you.
Nice. It was nice. Thanks for doing all this organizing and
Thank
research and everything.
you. Thank you for sharing.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
As we got closer to our destination, I realized I was starting to feel something that I wasn't expecting to feel.
We are approaching the statue of the pilgrims.
I was starting to feel a little sad. As I started to see the signs with fewer and fewer kilometers on them, instead of getting more and more excited, I was kind of feeling this underlying sense of depression, almost, that was kind of building the closer I got. And I think it was kind of that it was all coming to an end, you know?
A little sad. Because we walked a lot. We did all this. It was something that was kind of nice. Walking may be the easy part, but then after this, I'd have to go back to reality.
Most of my usual problems didn't exist on the path. Out there, the path is certain, it's marked, it has a clear destination, but life, real life, just isn't that simple. And at times I feel overwhelmed by its complexity. The Camino was a nice break from that.
Almost there.
That's the mass bell, right?
It had been cloudy all morning, but as we arrived at the cathedral in Santiago de Compostela,
There it is.
the sun came out just at that moment.
We're making the final turn. The sun just come out.
It felt very symbolic. I was happy to have made it, and we celebrated. I looked around, I saw all different emotions from all different people. Some exhausted, some ecstatic, some indifferent, some dancing.
We made it.
We made it. I'm going to the mass now.
I didn't do this pilgrimage for religious reasons, but it's pretty clear that doing something like this can have an impact on pretty much everyone. After the cathedral, there's one more stop to make, and that's the Centro Internacional de Acogida al Pellegrino, where they give you the final stamp in your passport, your pilgrimage certificate, and your distance certificate.
Is your first Camino?
Yes.
You just arrived in Santiago?
Yes.
With your hands. Welcome to Santiago.
That's
You did it. You did it. You're very strong, man. Okay. And this is your credential, your Compostela. your name is in Latin. And it's because you are a new person. After the Camino, you are a new person. Okay?
Okay, thank you very much. Gracias.
Bienvenido.
In the end, I think the biggest feeling is gratitude. Gratitude to be able to do something like this, to be able to do it with the incredible people who came into my life. And I think that's when I realized the truth in a cliche that we've all heard, that it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. The journey was the meaningful part. Putting one foot in front of the other, making progress, enjoying the process, enjoying the company of the people who were walking beside me. That's what life really is, isn't it?
The adventure was over, but I was left reminded of how beautiful life can be. And I'm grateful to be moving through it, one step at a time.
Thank you for watching. If you made it to the end here, consider subscribing. Helps out this channel and also my self-esteem. Watch a video here that will be recommended to you based on your preferences. Comment down below, one foot in front of the other, so that I know who made it to the end. You're one of the 20 to 30% of the people who watch the whole thing. What else? I guess that's it. I appreciate you very much, and I will see you very soon. All right, bye, 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 bye.